I have to tell you, my friend, Nico, I know you are so busy right now because you are always doing something. Even during these crazy times we're living through, Nico is always staying booked and busy. So let me just start off this interview saying, how are you, girl?
I'm doing good. The days are like always, like you said, like busy. So when the days come where I'm not doing anything, I actually really enjoy that.
It's a nice welcome break amidst chaos, right?
Yes, exactly.
I love it. Well, despite the fact that you're getting a chill moment right now, girl, you are about to make us laugh, honey, within about a week or so because you have this incredible improv show coming up, which, first off, I think is brilliant. The fact that you're doing this improv show. Let me ask you, first off, where did the inspiration come from when you were like, you know what, I'm just going to hop on the mic and say stuff?
Well, yeah. So my background is actually in stand-up comedy. So because we're on strike right now, I have all this free time, and I just kind of wanted to get back to my roots, as they say. I've been very fortunate that I have been a working actor these past like 7, 8 years, which is not an easy task to or a goal to achieve here in this town. So I've been focusing mainly on that. But now that, like I said, some free time has opened up, I'm like, let me get back on the stage and just sort of exercise these demons I'm going to talk about.
That part. Well, it's so interesting, Nico, because obviously so many of us know and love you for the iconic roles you've had throughout the years. But what's great about seeing you in this type of capacity is you're just being yourself. You're telling stories, you're going with the flow of things. So for people who have fallen in love with you thanks to the acting roles you've done, what are they kind of in store for when they get to see you just be yourself and have some fun with the people in the room?
Well, exactly like you said, it's really just about getting more personal on stage. And I think if people only know me from what they've seen on television, then please come to a show where you can sort of get to know me as a person. Because this has happened in my stand-up shows in the past where people come to see me expecting a certain persona or person really because they only know me from the characters that I've played, and then they come to the show and you're like, oh, was he really talking about blowjobs and rim jobs? I was like, yeah, please don't bring your 12-year-old or 13-year-old to the show because that's not who I play on television is not who I am in real life. TV is a character, so I'm gonna talk about my real life on stage. So I'm sorry you brought your daughter or son to my show, and they just have to learn about the birds and the bees from me, I guess, and just have a really awkward conversation with you later.
Oh, 100%. I know for me personally, like if I was a young child still, I would much rather have that conversation with you via watching you on the stage than with my parents.
Yeah. Then you can be like, I learned felching from Nico Santos.
Girl, if that could be your legacy when you look back on your career, that's pretty iconic if you ask me.
I'm here to change the world one person at a time. The fact that there are not just me, but like so many more comedians who represent various communities and are being celebrated, it's just a really neat thing to see that you can go out there, go to a show, see somebody on stage that looks like you, can speak to the experience that you also have, but also are touching like straight audiences or communities that don't necessarily belong to who you represent, and they're laughing with you as well. I think that's actually like the best part of it. We just want to make it a safe space for everybody, so everybody can just be as their fabulous selves that they can be.